Alright, welcome back. Episode 4. Sweet. Okay, so we're continuing on. I believe last time we killed the Capra Demon, as well as the Moonlight Butterfly, as well as got a new armor set, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, look at us all. We look cool now. Mid-rolling is fine. Offers a nice balance between defense and... Yeah, I said this in the first video. It'll be fine. So we've already done everything over there, pretty much. There are a few things that we can still do over there. Oh wait, that's actually a pretty good idea to go over that way. After I get Havel's Ring, this shield will be really nice to have. But for now, I think I'm gonna go and grab an item that's extremely useful. Especially at this stage in the game. Oh wait, can I? Yes, I can, but... Does that always do something weird with the camera? Oh, right, yeah. Oh, crap. Ow. Here we go. The ragdolls are so ridiculous. I love them. But anyways, what you want to do is you're going to actually go back up here. And we want to take a right, I believe. No? Ah, yes. Then you're going to want to go down this way. This will take you down for a little bit. And I believe if you go far down enough, you'll go down to the Dark Root Basin. As you saw right there. You can find a Titanite lizard here. That's what they're called. Titanite lizards. So if you want some extra resources, that's a really nice thing to have. Now, I believe he's all the way down at the bottom somewhere. You can grab the leather armor, the longbow, and some feather arrows around here. Not the most useful drops ever, but the leather armor set is nice to have, I guess. I don't think it's actually any better than the black leather set. But anyways, if you go down this way, you'll find another one of these guys here. Ooh. Big and menacing. I don't think you can stun them very easily. Ow. Really? That still hit me? Well, at least he's not dealing too much damage. Ow. Crap. Never mind. I was wrong. Ow. Seriously, I figured I would have had poise through that. Are you kidding me? Ow. Well. Crap. Alright, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. We may have 0 poise right now, but it's still better. It's still better to light roll and have 0 poise than it is to have all the poise in the world, but no health. You have to have health if you want to use poise to its fullest potential. Now, light rolling is extremely helpful. Now, hopefully I'll just be able to actually use this weapon good enough that I can see how much damage I can do. Oh, man. Do you see this? Oh. Crap. But you see how different that is? Alright, we did it. Finally. As this one will drop a blue Titanite chunk, and we didn't get his drop either. he'll drop the Black Knight's halberd, which is a really good halberd. But anyways, yeah. Down here is the shield I wanted earlier. The Grass Crest shield. This is a very, very good shield to have. And you can go into that cave if you want to, and there's a bonfire. I'm not going to because I just don't need it right now. I can pretty much go back here anytime I want now, because that Black Knight never respawns. But yeah, that'll lead back to the Valley of the Drakes, actually. There's an elevator that will go back to the Valley of the Drakes. It's a decent elevator to have if you want to farm for dragon scales, but also it's a really annoying bonfire to go to because you can't warp to it. That's something I'll cover quite a bit later in the game, though. So, yeah. So I think I'm going to keep this armor on, actually. Light rolling is actually just too good to give up. Well, if I'm light rolling anyways, then why don't I just get the ninja flip ring? That'd be really good to have. Anyways, yeah, the grass crest shield I'll definitely use later. I'm not gonna forget to use it because it's a great shield to have. So pretty much, this grass crest shield, here I can show it to you, down here. While it doesn't have 100% damage reduction, it does have a special ability, an old medium shield of unknown origin. The grass crest is slightly imbued with magic, which slightly speeds stamina recovery, which is a very, very good item to have. You can get a ring that does the same thing, but at a much greater effect, so that's helpful. But anyways, now that we've done that, we can go from here. Now that we've gotten the grass crest shield, we can go into Blighttown, I think. Yeah, I think I'll go into Blighttown next. Or I could go back to the... that might also be a good option. And there's a Black Knight there that I don't want to deal with. Ow. Still don't like that you can't dodge. Oh, crap. See, I was trying to dodge to, like, diagonal left, and it just ends up dodging forward, which is really annoying. I'm glad that they changed it in the future games. But anyways, for now, this is what we're going to be wearing. So yeah, I can do a few things here. And I can try and... oh wait, Petrus is gone? I didn't realize he actually left. Never realized he ever left. I didn't realize he could leave. And now it's only this guy here. And we're gonna rest here for now.
Have you been to the ruins of New Londo below? Just head down the stairs and take the lift. It's certainly worth a visit. It was once an undead city. You may find a clue or two, unless the ghosts find you first.
Anything else you have to say to me?
Oh, have you seen that terribly morose lass, the firekeeper? She's stuck keeping that bonfire lit. Sad, really. She's mute and bound to this forsaken place. They probably cut her tongue out back in her village, so that she'd never say any god's name in vain. How do these martyrs keep chugging along? I'd peter out in an instant.
maybe letting Loudtrek kill her wasn't such a bad thing, but, like, gameplay-wise, it is a bad thing.
Hmm? What now? I'm not up for chatting.
Alright, so yeah. Either way, killing Loudtrek before he kills the Firekeeper is pretty much a tradition, especially seeing as it gives you such a good ring in return for doing it. You get rewarded for doing sort of the right thing and sort of the wrong thing at the same time, because you fail the quest line, okay? Like, you pretty much fail the quest line, but you win at the same time. It's a very weird quest line, where you pretty much have to beat half the game without Firelink Shrine. Because if you don't kill Lautrec before, or Lautrec, I don't know exactly how to pronounce his name, but either way, if you let Lautrec kill her, then the bonfire is unavailable. You can't use it. Now, pretty much after you beat the boss down here in Blighttown, that's when the Firekeeper dies. So, yeah. I had to make sure that I could kill him before I lost that bonfire for good. That was a close one. Ow. Ow, really? I didn't even know they had a combo for that. At least they're slow. Ow. Okay, that's a little egregious, don't you think? I don't remember them ever being so aggressive. Ow. Right, no poise. But I am poisoned now, so that's nice. Alright, there's one. Oh, in case you don't know already, this thing has massive hitboxes. And I don't mean damage hitboxes. If you hit around an enemy with its strong attack, then the enemy will actually be stunned either way if their poison's low enough. Now, some enemies are not affected by this, like larger enemies that don't get stunned so easily. But pretty much any enemy that gets stunned by the heavy attack, or even flattened by the heavy attack, can be stunned by the shockwave that this produces. Yeah, there we go. Actually, I have a few purple moss clumps right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and use one of those. Man, I used a lot of my healing there. Normally they aren't so difficult to deal with, but I guess some enemies in some areas are easier to deal with when you have heavier armor on. Blighttown is actually one of these areas. Okay, I'm one-shotting one now, so that's nice. So anyways, it's probably a good idea to go back to the bonfire down here and become human so I can take on something that I don't think I've shown yet, actually. I think this is actually the first time that happens. No, not quite. You see, if you don't sequence break the game like I did here and skip straight to Blighttown, then you can fight something called an invader for new players. Now, if you take on something called... Now, if you take on an invader, this is pretty much PvP, by the way. So, for new players playing online, that's pretty much how that works. They can just randomly invade your world while you're human. So, yeah. Be careful when you're human, is what I'm saying. If you're not human, though, then go all out. Go to town, is what I'm saying. You can pretty much just not deal with invaders ever if you're human, so that's fun. As we'll increase our strength a little bit here. Anyways, for this area, we're actually going to re-equip all of our armor here. Oh, I believe we're actually still wearing those. Elite Knight's armor. Okay then, yeah, no, I'm not doing this yet. Sorry about that. Well, I do need souls, so that's important. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Here I'm actually going to use 2 humanity. Because I need to kindle this bonfire. It's very worth kindling. So, yeah. You will get invaded here, though, so when you're human, so do be careful. Kindle it. But this is actually a good thing as well, as you can actually summon someone after you kill this invader. Anyways, yeah, just walk around here and you should get invaded eventually. See, there it is. It opens up this tab here. Anyways, then you'll see pretty much a person in cloth. As yeah, you cannot use your bonfire while you're being invaded, so yeah. Anyways, flatten them. They're really not that hard to take care of, as you can see. Anyways, if you do this, you will get some humanity, as well as Butcher's Knife. You'll also get some extra Estus to work with, which is a very good thing. Now, while you're human, now, in case I cut this out, I did actually pretty much get one shot by this boss, so that sucks. But if I have a summon to take the attention off, or if I have armor with higher fire resistance, either one. Anyways, while you're human, you will get a summon sign here. Like Solaires. You can summon the same person who invaded you. This is offline, by the way. Also, is there... Oh, what? I think I caused a visual glitch to happen, but that's cool. I like that. Anyways, let's see if I can't do something about this. Anyways, do I have a better ring? No, I don't. So what has better fire resistance than this? This has 8. Alright, so Mildred, let's go. Okay, so as you can see, we're doing decent damage. No, we're not like rolling. Ah, crap. All of a sudden it just aggroed on Mildred for some reason. Ah, crap. Okay, I can't do much while this boss is standing in the lava, so... Oh, really? At least she's focusing somewhere on Mildred. thank you for focusing on Mildred. We're dealing some damage. Ow! Really close to one-shotting me, but at least I survived. Oh, man. I don't like this boss for several reasons. But either way, it's dead now, so that's good. Victory achieved. Yep. Why can't I? It's not what I was trying to do. Right, I gotta... There we go. Using a gesture is something I rarely ever do in Dark Souls, but I thought this was a fitting occasion to use it. Like, this boss is either way too easy or way too hard for different builds, as this is one of the very few bosses in the game that is actually immune to fire. So that's funny. So pyromancy builds, beware. Alright, so what you want to do is pull this lever here. This escaped me on my first playthrough. I just completely missed this lever. As doing that, we'll do this. Now, you may have noticed this. Oh, wait, I never talked to... Oh, darn. I hope that's not bad for his quest line, but I was probably never going to finish that quest line anyways, so... It's not too big an issue. But here we are near the halfway point of the game, okay? So... yeah, we're nearing it. As you get a homeward bone for doing this. Now, as you can continue on downwards a little bit, for a little bit, and eventually you will go down here. This little platform is important later, but not right now. Actually, it's not really important later either. But anyways, yeah, you can hit that wall, and there's a little area in here. You can actually talk to this guy.
Oh dear, what have we here? Are you a new servant? But you have no eggs. No matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
Pretty much, you can just go in here, rest at the bonfire, or do whatever. It doesn't matter. But pretty much, this is the one case where I would think it acceptable to use this duplication glitch, as it takes 30 humanity, I believe, is the amount, to open this door here. So, and that's a lot of humanity. More than you pretty much ever have on one playthrough, so this is the one case where I find it acceptable to use some sort of glitch to do that, as it doesn't actually really do much for gameplay either. All it does is give you a few items that aren't really useful for this build in particular. Alright, I should probably level up before I lose all these souls. That'll do it. Okay. So now we should be able to wear some more armor. Wear the black leather gloves and see if we can't wear the elite knife leggings. Nope. No, we can wear the regular knife leggings. Oh, no? Right, because that's... Oh, we're late with this, can I? Yeah. Well, this is good for now, I guess. We still have a ton of poise this way. Our total poise is 34, which is decent. Our total defense is 143. 59 is our base defense, so that's decent. And you can continue on in that direction, and you can fight a boss way earlier than you're supposed to, but it doesn't really matter, as it doesn't really scale with its point in the game. It doesn't matter when you fight him. But anyways, moving on, we can go back through Blighttown and go back over to where the elevator is, I believe. Yeah, the elevator back up to the Valley of the Drakes. Now you're probably going to go over there for the... There's a good reason to go over there, but it sucks trying to get the item over there. It's a Firekeeper soul, so another very useful item you need to use to upgrade your flask. Pretty sure I said that in an earlier episode. I believe in the first one, actually. But either way, you're gonna have to go back through here if you rested at that bonfire, which I suggest doing regardless, as it opens up a work point for later in the game. Now, after we do this, and grab the Firekeeper soul over in this area, we're going to go back over. We're actually gonna probably go back down here, actually. Because right over here, actually, if I die, then that would be a pretty big problem. So we'll go back over here to rest. Kill all these weird things. Anyways, go back up the elevator over here. Eventually you will get up here, through here, go up the ladder, pretty much just keep on going like you normally would on that until you get to here, and then you're gonna... Actually, no, not here, but a little bit later, just up this ladder, I believe. After you go up this ladder, you can go this way, back to where we killed that other guy in the last episode, I believe. You'll find a ton of these guys. They're very, very annoying, as they will give you toxic. They're the worst. And I don't currently have any cures for them. Actually, I think he just gave me one. Sweet. Wait for your toxic to go down. Kill him from around the corner. Oh wait, I don't think I can kill that guy. Crap. Let's get... Wait, this is another one of the few times where I would ever use a firebomb. black fire bombs, so... Oh wait, did he just fall off? No, he just de-aggroed. Oh, whoops. Oh, okay. Okay, killed him. Good. Just kill all these guys if you can. They never respawn, so that's good. But anyways, then you have to go down here and deal with some more annoying enemies. They're not the worst enemies in the game, but, like, they're pretty annoying. They also can deal fire damage, by the way. So, they can pretty much just breathe fire. Ah, crap. See, like that. Ow. Let's go over here, and you'll find the Firekeeper soul. I failed to kill one of them, didn't I? Darn. Anyways, that's a very helpful item to have, as that heals you more, or makes your flask heal you more. Anyways, don't just use the item. Don't use Firekeeper souls. That's not how you use them to upgrade your flask. Ah, there you are. Bam! I didn't actually know you could roll through those. As you can find a Soul Proud Knight here. There's probably another one that I missed, but I'm not dealing with him because I don't need to. As you want to climb up the next ladders and go back up to Firelink Shrine so you can upgrade your flask. But either way, you need at least one Firekeeper alive in order to upgrade your flask. As far as I know, there's no other way to actually use the Firekeeper souls that allows you to upgrade your flask and get every single Firekeeper soul in the game. As one thing you can do is pretty much just you can kill a Firekeeper for a Firekeeper soul. It's not always the best option, as killing a Firekeeper also means that you won't be able to use the bonfire associated with said Firekeeper. There aren't also not many of them, but as far as I know, you can get a +3 weapon before, or not a +3 weapon, but a +3 flask before you have to actually kill any Firekeepers, and +3 is enough to do you for the entire game, so yeah. And if you enjoy New Game Plus, you can get a +3 flask every time, or add +3 to, or make it a +6 and then +9, whatever. Pretty much you can just upgrade your flask to its maximum if you do enough New Game Pluses. Let's go back up here, talk to you, use that. I have another one, no, I don't. Yeah. I believe we can also level up here. No, we cannot. I was not expecting that. Okay. Level ups are expensive. Alright, that'll work. We'll put this one into endurance. Anyways, after you've... No, he's still not here. Actually don't know when Petrus comes back. Eventually he does, but I'm not sure when. I wonder how long we've been running for. It doesn't matter. Anyways, we should be able to... Anyways, what you want to do is go back up to the Undead Parish. This isn't really directly told to you, except for in the cutscene where this happens, but if you accidentally skip that cutscene, then you really don't know where to go from there after you kill Quailag. Oh, ragdolls. But anyways, boss, you're gonna want to go back to the Undead Parish to its bonfire. You want to go there. And then you can go directly from it, and you'll find that gate is now open. That is the main focus of the first half of the game, is to get this gate open. And directly when you enter, and immediately when you enter, there's a trap. That's fun, isn't it? Ow. Okay. Really? Why do they have iframes? At least I can flatten you. But yeah, welcome to Sen's Bow's House of Fun. There we go. Pretty dangerous area. It's a very difficult area, especially for new players, but what you want to do is... yeah, this place is the worst. Alright, I have the strength to use this thing now. Because all it takes is 2 parries to kill these guys. But yeah, this area is really, really bad, as you can see here. Okay, that... Okay, so here there's a chest that you can open, and you'll get 2 large Titanite shards. Very useful. Now over here you'll find a sleeping snake. If you want to complete Grieg's questline, you're gonna need to get the intelligence required to actually buy spells from him. But this questline isn't actually useful for this playthrough, so I'm just gonna leave it. Anyways, yeah, he'll get run over by a boulder, which is really funny. Anyways, so we've done that. I'm gonna wait for a boulder to go past, and then you're going to want to run. And eventually, a snake will get run over. As you can actually draw this guy out. Oh, crap. Jump attack. I forgot those were a thing. Yeah, this is... Yeah, the damage drop-off is real. Alright, I forgot that the Zweihander also scales with dexterity. I'm just gonna do what I do normally for this then. So yeah, I'm actually gonna do a little trick here after I heal all the way up. So pretty much just run past the boulder, and when you're around here, quit out. This will reset the boulder. And will allow you to get all the way up without getting hit by a boulder, so that's fun. It seems like a lot more work, but it's actually a lot easier. Run past those. Yep. Okay, here we go. Take this. Guys, do not drop down into that hole. You will die. Gosh dang it. Let's take care of that guy. Then you can go down over here. Carry this guy. My damage is double. Ow. Whenever I two-beam this weapon. Anyways, you can grab more large Titanite shards here. Now, over here, you can probably throw a black firebomb at him. Oh, crap. Oh, man, now I'm gonna run out of firebombs. Oh, I didn't. Sweet. Anyways. That felt like a lot of work. But anyways, now we have I don't think there's an item over here. I always like to check, just in case they updated it. They never do. Also, again, don't drop down that hole. It's another instant death. Now that you've done all that, there's something that is... Here's a great tip for players that have gotten this far, but for the first time. So what you want to do is just go straight over here and drop down. There's a secret bonfire. This bonfire is, I guess, worth kindling, but only if you have the humanity already for it. It's not level up here yet, so We do have quite a bit of large Titanite. Almost enough to get a plus 10 weapon. Well, not plus 10 weapon, but a plus... Actually, no. Plus 10 weapon, yeah. As we'll use this. And that'll give us enough to level up. Sweet. Anyways, from here we can work on vitality and endurance. As I think we're going to do the lightning weapon path for this Whitehander. This is technically a quality greatsword. Ultra greatsword, I mean. It's one of the only ultra greatswords in the game that actually uses quality scaling. So, that's interesting. Go over here, grab that. Be careful though, as it's likely to explode in a fiery an explosion. If you want to, you can actually jump over that gap. It's actually advised to do that because there's actually a shopkeeper over there, as well as a key that will give you access to this elevator here. Now, it's not the most useful elevator ever, but it does work. Actually, I think I'm gonna go back and actually do that because I need access to the beginning of the area. So anyways, right before you do this, because I need access to the blacksmith to upgrade my weapon. But anyways, yeah, go back here. And before you do anything, you want to unequip all your gear here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, you kidding me? Since when do you throw fire bombs over here? So yeah, I realize now that I probably should have just killed the giant first, but no, I didn't. I just didn't. It's not good, but what are you gonna do? At least I can get my souls back. I should probably also be human for this next boss, but I'll deal with that in a minute. For now, I gotta take revenge on this giant here. I always thought it was here that he threw the firebomb. It is today. See? Let's grab Titanite shard. Sweet. In which case, I actually think I have enough Titanite shards to actually fully upgrade this weapon. Circle him, smack him a ton. He'll pretty much just stay there for a while. Like a really long while. Long enough so that you can kill him. He'll drop a Titanite chunk, which is really sweet. You can also just roll through these, which is really funny. I don't think there's any point to doing so, it's just fun. Yeah, he does not respawn. Yeah, Yeah, but it is actually a good idea to go down there. Now, it's unfortunate that you don't get this way earlier. Oh yeah, you can also kill the giant that's throwing down the boulders if you want into Sen's Fortress. It makes the path in there a lot easier, but it's also necessary for some of the puzzles, so I would leave him alive. So you can actually go down these stairs. And there'll be a Balder Knight who is very tanky, actually. But you don't need to worry about him too much. And there's another one that I forgot about. Anyways, sometimes they'll drop Titan shards, so that's still nice. Anyways, you'll get the Flamestone Plate Ring. This would have been very useful earlier with Quelaag, but for now it's fine. Anyways, after you do that, I actually don't need access to the blacksmith right now, but it would be nice to have access to him. So that's what I'm gonna do. Come back when I'm human. Anyways, yeah. What you want to do here is actually take off all your equipment to make this easier, as it pretty much means instant death with all your equipment on if you miss it. But once you succeed, you can put back on all your gear. Anyways, this guy will sell you some good equipment.
Ah, what? What? Who are you? Ah, another undead, eh? I took on Sen's Fortress alone, but I'm no different from those vile creatures. I was driven by conceit. Ah, you think you're different? That you can handle it? Yes, I remember that feeling. For I was the same. So, let me help you out, with your soul searching.
Anyways, he'll give you some pretty good gear to use. He'll sell black fire bombs, green blossoms, a bunch of different Titanite shards, all of which are useful. You can buy Titanite shards for cheaper from the blacksmith, though. But large Titanite shards and green Titanite shards are generally what you want to buy from him, as they are very useful. You can buy pretty much all kinds of different gear from him, specifically armor. You can get the steel armor and the Katarina armor. I didn't show you this earlier, but you can in any of my episodes yet, but there's actually a guy you can talk to who wears this set. He also sells the Spellstone Plate Ring and the Thunderstone Plate Ring, so both of which are pretty useful.
Nothing at all?
But anyways, yeah. Anyways, just don't fall here, otherwise it means instant death. As with most things in Dark Souls, but that's besides the point. Just make sure you don't fall. At least until you know you won't take any fall damage. Anyways, this is why. Anyways, that cage key is very useful. Anyways, from here you can use a homeward bone if you want. Should have a few. Yep. Anyways, just in case I die, I'm not gonna turn human yet. Anyways, we'll go back up through here. Just take the path you would to the boss fog, normally. Anyways, now you can open up these cages by using the cage key, and you can step in them to use them as elevators, so that's pretty sweet. This will take you down pretty much straight to the beginning of the area. But you do also have to deal with these guys, so that's pretty annoying. You also have to deal with the potential falling to your death a little bit. Anyways, yeah, you're gonna want to go back this way, I guess. Because we want to go straight back to the beginning of the area. We're not going to rest at the bonfire, because all I'm here for is upgrades.
Well, you need.
Reinforced weapon. Oh, I don't have that. Well, that's not great, but we've reached an hour, so I suppose that'll be it for today's episode. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked it, leave a like, I guess, or consider subscribing. Either way, either way, it helps me out a little bit, and I hope you enjoy. Bye.